Hey guys, it's Lynn here and I am back for another video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing like a nose piercing FAQ type video. I'm just going to be talking about like the facts, like stuff you should know, information about nose piercings. I've been talking about this video like since I got my nose pierced, and I've been bringing it up. Sorry, the fan's on, let me turn it off. I've been talking about it since I got my nose pierced, but I just kind of wanted to wait until I had, oh my god, my forehead looks huge, since until I changed it out to a stud, because I did get it pierced with a hoop. For all of you guys who saw my nose piercing video, if you haven't, then make sure to click up here, and if I don't link it up here, then I'll make sure to link it down below so you guys can check out that video. Anyways, so yeah, so I just kind of wanted to wait until I had gotten it changed to a stud to see like if that was like a smooth kind of like transition or not. I am going to be adding like some pictures of the way like it looked with the stud, because I had it pierced with the stud, but since I'm a lifeguard I had to like do my 500 or whatever, like I had to swim, which is like we have to do it every week, and I swam and it fell out, so my stud like fell out, so I had to change it back to the hoop. I changed it by myself and everything, and then I just had like a girl close it for me. But yeah, so I'm gonna be talking, and if you guys see that we're in a different setting, it's because we're in my parents' room, because my room's getting remodeled. I will have a video up on that probably after this video's up, because I'm obviously filming this video before my room is done. So yeah, okay, so first off, the first thing I want to say about nose piercings is I kind of want to talk about like what it was like getting it pierced, and like why I decided to get my nose pierced and kind of stuff like that. Okay, so the reason as to why I decided to get my nose pierced, for any of you guys who care, for you guys who don't care, then just skip over this part, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to talk about like cleaning it and everything like later on. Anyway, so the reason I got it pierced is because my mom got it pierced when like a while ago, like probably like 10 years ago. Yeah, probably like 10 years ago, and she got it pierced and I loved the way it looked on her. She got it pierced with a stud. Anyway, so she got it pierced, and she got it pierced with a stud and everything, and I saw the way it looked on her, and I just really liked the way it looked on her, but at the time I was obviously like super young, so I was like, I just couldn't do anything about it. I basically just like admired it. And so time went by, and as I got older, probably like 16-ish, probably like earlier this year, if not, so 16-ish, I told her that I want to get my nose pierced, you know, that I just liked the way it looked and stuff, and she was like, no, because she wanted me to wait until I was 18, and I'm obviously not even 18 yet, so it would be a long time if I had to wait. So she wanted me to wait until I was old enough, like, for me to get it pierced by myself without needing parent permission or anything. And I obviously did not want to wait until I was old enough, as you guys can see. So yeah, so she wanted me to wait until I was old enough to get it pierced, and I didn't. And so one day we were like ice skating with my boyfriend and my sister, my brother, and then my dad and my mom. We were all ice skating, and we were actually in a town where I had like heard a bunch of commercials on the radio about their piercing shop. And so I was like, Mom, like, let me get it pierced here, you know, like, because it was like an hour away from where we live. And I was like, Mom, let me get it pierced, you know, like, come with me, like, look, I looked on Google Maps, like, it's only like 10 minutes away. I don't know, I was just like saying a bunch of stuff. I don't remember exactly what I said. And she was like, no. And I was like, Mom, please. And she always goes like that. She's like, no. So obviously I was like, seriously, because I don't know, like, I just feel like I just really wanted it pierced, so I was like, just go with me, like, it's not that hard. So anyway, so then obviously, like, eventually, like, I just annoyed her so much that she was like, okay, yeah, sure, go get it pierced, you know, like, you can get it pierced or whatever. Like, she gave me permission to get it pierced, and then when I told her, like, okay, let's go, she was like, no, I'm hungry. She's like, we're going home. And obviously we lived like an hour away, and the piercing shop that was at my like place literally was only open from 10 to 4. Every day it's open from 10 to 4. And I'm like, seriously? Because like during that time I was still in school, and my mom doesn't even get out of work until 4:30, so she wouldn't be able to take me like any day, because she works like, well, actually Monday she could have, but I work on Mondays. Like I have school, and then I would go to work until like 9 at night, and then during the week, obviously, like besides Mondays, my mom would be working until 4:30, like even Saturdays. So I was like, seriously? And they weren't open on Sundays or anything, so I was like, crap. So the place that I got it pierced finally, like the one that was an hour away from where I live, they were open until 6, and they were open like when we were over there. So I'm like, Mom, let's go do it real fast, like afterwards we'll go home, you know, we'll go eat and stuff. Sorry if you guys hear that background noise. It's they're putting in the floor, they're putting in like hardwood floor in my room, because I used to have carpet. Anyway, so obviously she was like, no, and so they left. So she was like, yeah, you can get it pierced, but I'm not signing for you. And I was like, are you serious? So then I had to like, so I called the place and I was like, hey, like what are my alternatives if my mom don't want to go? And they were like, she just has to take a picture of her by her ID, and then you can like email it to us, and then she has to like send. I look so chunky right now, like my face looks chubby. Anyways, okay, so anyways, and she was like, and then they basically said like, and after she does that, then you guys can, then you can get it pierced. After she does that, she needs to send a text basically saying that whoever is signing for you that's 18 years or older is able to sign, basically, like that they, like your mom gives them permission to sign for you because she isn't there. And I was like, okay, Mom, can you at least do that? And she was like, nope. So I had obviously go around the hoop and do it some other way that I'm not gonna talk about, because I'm gonna like you know, keep the innocence on this channel. I'm a good child. I follow the rules, okay?